everyone, welcome to the Lux Library channel. So we're super excited to be doing handbag reviews. It's something we've wanted to do for the longest time, and we're so glad that we've actually found the time to do it. So today we're going to review the teeny tiniest model in the Hermes Kelly brigade. It is the Kelly Mini II or the Kelly 20. Now this little lady is in rose purp color, and she's in chev leather, which is goat skin, and palladium hardware. Now let's first look at the bag's exact specifications. So this is a cellular design, meaning that the stitching is done on the outside edges. So you've got this kind of crisp, sharp lines, and it's a very structured, rigid look. Dimensions wise, I've got my measuring tape just here. So width wise, she is around 19 centimeters. So that's about seven and a half inches. Depth wise, we're looking at about 5.5 centimeters, which is about 2.1 inches. Height is about 12 centimeters, which is 4.7 inches. The handle drop is 5 centimeters, so that's about just under 2 inches. Now strap length, and if we do this all the way from the buckle to the other buckle, we're looking at 98 centimeters, which is about 38.5 inches. Now, I'll tell you something, I always get really frustrated when I watch lots of bag reviews and they never ever talk about weight. So I'm gonna pull out my trusty baking weighing scale, and we are going to weigh this lady. So, strap and all, she is 255 grams. So that's like about 30% the weight of a Kelly 28. So super light, super light. Now let's see what she can actually fit. So we have a few options here. So if you were to carry your phone separately, so you know, in your hand or in your back pocket, then what I could fit in here would be, I have my trusty Chanel accordion card cash holder, so it's quite a bulky little thing. I can fit her in there. I can fit my car keys, my house keys, and probably a lipstick. Might be able to squeeze some AirPods in there, but might be a bit of a stretch. So that's kind of as full as it gets. The other option would be to have a slimmer card holder. So I've got my car keys, I've got my lipstick, house keys. I've got a slimmer kind of card holder here. I would be able to fit my iPhone XS in there, and probably my AirPods. And probably something else that's small. Could be a pack of tissues or hand sanitizer, which is all the rage right now. So it's tiny, but it can probably fit most of what you need anyway, provided you don't have a big bulky wallet. The next thing I want to talk about is the look. So you've got a few options for wearing her. Now this truly is a day to night bag. So if we talk about night, I would carry her by the top handle, remove the detachable straps. Extremely elegant. You know, you could be wearing a floor length gown or a pair of jeans, but you know, I think it's just, yeah, very cute. More casually during the day, and what is popular, I see a lot of ladies do, is to wear her crossbody like this. Now, personally, I think this is a bit high for me. I'm 5'10", so it's 175 centimeters, so probably a little bit above average. And I think it would look better probably 2 to 3 inches lower. So I think the maximum height you could be to wear her crossbody, in my view, is about 5'7" or 5'8". At the most. Now I prefer during the day to carry her like this over the shoulder, and I think that's, you know, right at the hip, sits really nicely there, easily accessible. So now I'm going to give you my overall thoughts about the Hermes Mini Kelly II or the Kelly 20. Now I'll be honest, I really didn't think that I would like this bag. I always thought of it as a bag for petite, teeny tiny ladies, which I'm not, being 5'10" in height. And for a bag that retails at about $7,700 if you can get one, I did think that the cost per use would be extremely high because I probably wouldn't use her that much. I have been proven wrong. I love her. I think she's an absolute essential. Yes, sure, she's small and she doesn't have a lot of stretch depth-wise. So you've got to be a bit more careful or plan for what you're going to put in her versus, say, a Kelly pochette. And secondly, if you're tall like me, the crossbody option isn't really there. However, many of us are scaling down what we carry around anyway. So we're moving from your big bulky wallets to kind of smaller card holders. So size probably isn't going to be an issue for all that many of us. And if you're traveling, the fact that she has a shoulder strap and can be carried casually during the day and then by the top handle for night, I think is a big, big plus. I love the fact that she stands upright versus, say, something like a Kelly cut. So she really takes up very little room on the table, whether you're at dinner, lunch, or having drinks, and she's just never in the way. So I think if you're short of a clutch or an evening bag in your Hermes collection, then this is the one to get. And be sure to get her in a pop color because you really want her to be noticed and to stand out. So something like this one, which is Rose Purp, which to me is the most neutral of the pinks, or should be divine in something like lime or orange. Now, why did I actually get her? Now, I have a Kelly 28 and I toyed for a long time with adding a Kelly 25 to my collection. But I chose this lady instead, and I'm really, really glad that I did, because I think there would have been a lot of overlap or similarity between the Kelly 25 and Kelly 28, kind of look-wise and function-wise. So I think Kelly 20 is, a real differentiator and was by far the right choice.